So this is the funnel that we're running at about $5,000 to $6,000 a day in ad spend. You can see we have about 27 different ads that are running currently. And I'm not going to go through all of these. This isn't a video about Facebook ads. If you want me to show you our ad testing system and framework after the Andromeda update, let me know. But as you can see, we have a bunch of different types of ads here. We have direct to camera ads, we have B-roll ads, we have testimonial ads, we have walking ads, we have image ads. Now, the important thing here for this video is that all of these ads are driving to one single page, which is this page here, that video sales letter page that I talked about before. Get more revenue from the leads you already generate. We install a done-for-you pre-call system built from your recorded sales call. The results is higher show rates, higher close rates, and shorter sales cycles, right? Now, they come down here, they click see if you qualify, and here's that application that I talked about before. Name, email, phone number, what do you sell and who do you sell it to? What was your last month in revenue? How much did you spend on marketing? What's your approximate lifetime value? What's the primary constraint limiting your growth? And if we determine they're a strong fit, how soon would you realistically like to begin? A lot of people will see this and they'll think, oh my God, this is so much friction. I was on a call yesterday where a guy said, this was like some invasive questions. You were really asking me some stuff that I felt uncomfortable with answering in this application. And the truth is, I know that. These questions are not put here randomly. All of this is incredibly specific. I've spent hundreds of hours optimizing this one page. So I'll give you a few things that I did here. Number one, a lot of people say, book a free discovery call, learn more, something like that. The issue with that is that the other person, the prospect, is the one that has the frame. Meaning you're essentially telling them, get on a free coaching call with me, I'll show you how things go. And you don't have the frame of the expert, of the authority when they show up to the call. Instead, if you can see all of our marketing messaging here, we say stuff even in the ads to see if you qualify, see if you qualify, see if you qualify. So I'm saying, hey, we don't let anybody in here. This is for a very specific avatar, and you have to tell me if you're qualified to speak with us. So immediately now I have, or my sales team has the frame on the sales call. Number two, these are invasive questions. What's your revenue? How much you spend on marketing? But the truth is, if somebody's not willing to tell me these numbers here, there's absolutely no way that I can know if we can help them or not. Because on the sales call, one of the things that we'll do is we go through their entire marketing and sales process. We look at their numbers and we find where's the biggest bottleneck in their marketing and sales process, and then we show them what we would do to solve it. So if I can't get them to tell me what that is in the application, then they're very likely not going to tell me what that is on a sales call. And there might be the occasional person that didn't feel comfortable putting in the application, but would be willing to do on the sales call. But once again, we have the data that shows us that those people are so low lead to close rate that they're not worth taking the call in the first place. And yes, once again, I could have less questions on here as well, but all of these are incredibly specific. For example, what's the primary constraint limiting your growth right now? This will determine what pre-call content that we send them. This will determine how we've positioned the sales call, what offer we make on the sales call, all based on the answers that they're giving us here. Lead forms are a great way to mistake activity with progress. Meaning because you're doing a lot, because you're getting a lot of leads, you're making a lot of calls and a lot of texts and maybe even speaking to a couple of people, you think that the funnel's actually working. But when you take a step back and you look at the overall efficiency of your marketing and sales system, typically through the lead to close rate metric I talked about earlier, you'll see that you're putting a lot of work in for very little output. If you want my help installing any of these systems in your business done for you, be sure to book a call with my team down below.